I help?
No, you're okay, thank you.
You have to have permission to take photographs or film.
I have permission, thank you.
Yeah, who do you have permission from?
Pardon?
Who do you have permission from?
The person I need to get permission from.
Okay. Can you tell me their details?
Sure. The starts with Article 10.
Alright, guys. Today we are going to witness a simple filming interaction spiral into a full-blown authority clash right outside a police facility. What starts as a basic request for permission quickly turns into a debate over public rights, access, and accountability. The tension builds as both sides refuse to back down, setting the tone for everything that follows. This isn't just a conversation, it's the beginning of a legal and psychological standoff, and it sets up a wider debate about policing, public accountability, and how quickly misunderstandings can escalate when rights are challenged.
And do you know what the other sign says? It's publicly accessible up to the reception, so this is actually part of the publicly accessible area. So if you want to follow your own signs, we'll follow your signs, and that's fine, and I'll stand here and carry on doing what I'm doing. Who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Don't want to tell you.
Hey, exactly, there you go. You're going to try and give me orders, you don't even want to identify who you are.
Come.
Alright, guys, things escalate fast as legal arguments enter the frame. The individual asserts Article 10 rights, highlighting freedom of expression and the legality of filming in public spaces. But instead of clarity, we see resistance and refusal to identify by officers, creating immediate tension. What should be a straightforward rights discussion turns into a standoff over authority, accountability, and whether those enforcing rules are themselves above scrutiny. Every second increases pressure, shifting this from a simple inquiry into a serious test of transparency and procedural conduct.
Do you know the oath that you took to uphold your oath?
So I think, what's that guy doing? That's a bit odd.
So you're incriminating my right to silence and my right to privacy is what you're saying?
I'm making sure that you're up to no good.
You're making sure that I'm up to no good?
Yeah.
You mean you're making sure that I'm not up to no good?
Yeah.
Or you're trying to find something? You're trying to make sure that I'm up to no good, so you're trying to find anything that you can because I didn't like to want to answer your questions.
No. I'm making sure that you're here so and you're not posing a threat to anyone. Okay. So hang on, stop.
Okay.
Right? So you're right. Those signs there says no access beyond the public.
At this point, am I being detained?
Hey?
Am I detained at the moment?
No.
Okay, so I'm not detained. All right.
Not at the minute.
So you still haven't identified yourself. Seeing as you said you threatened to seize. No, identify yourself because you threatened to seize my phone. So let's go through the identification, prove that you have the power to do so.
Okay.
Andy McDonald, 2249. Is that constable? Or is that sergeant?
Constable.
Constable.
I
want to know so I know how to make a complaint. And you are?
I'm Detective Constable Dodds.
You're Detective Constable Dodds.
I'm here with my colleague.
Perfect.
Because we've had...
Have you got your warrant card with you?
Yeah, thank
please,
you
in your plain clothes, can I see it, please?
We're talking to you right
Yes, and if you're talking to me in your capacity, then you need to show me your warrant card. Did you guys learn nothing after Wayne Couzens? Nothing at all?
Just calm
No, because he's just threatened to seize my phone and accuse me of being a terrorist.
No, I know, you put it on YouTube and it shows you access routes and all that lot. Take it to the court and they might decide...
You really think that would go to the courts? Mate, you would find yourself in civil litigation before you could say shit.
So we'd have a look at that, and if there's nothing on there, then happy days.
Yeah, you'll be the one up in court on civil litigation if you take my phone.
Then happy days will get returned to you.
Go for it.
But if not, then you'd be trespassing, you'd be ejected from the site for trespass.
Right.
But if you're staying in the public areas, have a good
you need to jog on, you need to go home.
Okay,
No,
I think you haven't even shown your warrant card, so you can keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. You're not even going to identify yourself.
So you can... That's all,
well, I don't know because you won't identify.
You can stay in the public
You're just another Wayne Couzens, aren't you?
You have a nice day in the...
So yeah, try not to murder anyone, try not to rape anyone, try not to take pictures of anybody in your care.
Enjoy yourself.
Try not to strip search any 14-year-old girls, is what you police like to do. Especially ones like you who refuse to identify.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You won't even show your warrant card.
Taking pictures.
It's alright, you're gonna get an IOPC complaint.
Okay, no problem.
That's fine, trying to abuse Terrorism Act. Considering there's a memo from the Chiefs Council.
BC2249 McDonald.
Yeah, I've got it all on camera, that's fine.
And we can show them the footage, that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine, I will show them footage. You're going to abuse your powers despite the memo.
You got any ID?
Pardon?
You got any ID?
Have you got any ID?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's very
Can I
kind of
see
you.
yours then?
Pardon?
Have you got any ID to show me?
Well, you first.
Are you an officer?
Pardon?
Are you a police officer?
Well, I'm not answering any questions until you tell me who you are. So,
Head of
Stephen Smith, 6995, lovely.
Alright, guys, this is where the situation sharply intensifies. A sudden reference to terrorism powers shifts the entire tone of the encounter. A simple filming exercise is now being linked to serious legal suspicion without clear evidence. The officer's threat to seize the phone raises immediate questions about proportionality and lawful grounds. On the other side, the argument centers on reasonable suspicion, making this a critical turning point in the confrontation where law, perception, and power collide under growing tension and uncertainty.
So was that a constructive use of your time, vegan bacon?
I can't what you saying.
Said, was that a constructive use of your time, vegan bacon?
What's vegan bacon?
You, fake cop. Fake pig.
Fake cop.
Fake pig, you got to come up and demand ID from...
recording this?
Yeah, come up and demand ID from people like you have some sort of authority. Not even the police have that authority, and yet you think you can do that. Can you stand up and be professional if you're going to address me as a police officer? And was I talking to you? I was talking to him.
I don't have to stand up. I can sit down. That's fine.
Well, then I'm just going to put my headphones back in and ignore you again.
We can have a conversation.
Right, there we go.
Stand up.
Thank
we can
you.
have a conversation. Look.
Right, if you're going to act as a police officer, act professional.
Let me give you a scenario, right? So let's say you go into Tesco's, which you would agree is publicly accessible for people to go shopping, yeah? For that purpose, would you agree in that?
Yeah.
And you did something in Tesco's, just for...
I can walk into Tesco to browse, I don't have to walk in there to shop.
Yeah,
I can walk in here to browse.
But let's say you did something in there that's called...
Alright, guys, now the focus shifts to identification and authority legitimacy. Demands for warrant cards, rank clarification, and proper police identification dominate the exchange. The tension builds as questions are raised about who has lawful authority and whether it is being properly exercised. Without clear identification, the balance of power becomes unstable, turning the interaction into a test of procedural compliance, accountability, and whether authority must always be visible, verifiable, and transparent in real time.
I would say that they've got the right to ask you to leave, and that's what we're doing. You can go onto the sort of out of the problem.
So what if I stand there?
I think that would be fine. Yeah.
So what's the difference between standing here and recording and there recording?
Because
pardon? Is it illegal to raise my voice?
No, but it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Well, it's unnecessary for you to come and accost me, to be honest.
Well,
you've just said I can stand there and record, but I can't sit here and record.
This is private
but there's
property.
no difference. There's no difference in the action, is there? It's still going to make them uncomfortable. So what's the difference?
I can't do anything about it. All I can do is ask you to leave the public.
Yeah, and that's what you can. Yeah, you can ask me, and I'll politely decline.
My job is to try, over and above protecting the public and enforcing the law, is to try and if somebody's made me feel uncomfortable, is to try and address that and sort it out.
Right.
So that's what I've tried to do in this situation.
Okay.
If you just, we're going to go away now, and I've said I'd like to leave our property.
Right.
And I've given you a reasonable time of 10 minutes to do that. So we're going to leave now.
Okay. And what if I don't? What if I'm still here in 10 minutes?
Well, it's a civil matter, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll have to make a decision about how we want to deal with that.
And how would you? And what would you do?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet.
All right.
All right, guys. The confrontation reaches a highly emotional stage as frustrations spill over into direct insults and accusations. Both sides question each other's integrity, conduct, and legitimacy, while complaints and references to misconduct are thrown into the mix. This is no longer just about filming, it becomes a battle of credibility, where authority, professionalism, and personal behavior are all being challenged in real time under intense pressure, pushing the encounter into a deeply confrontational and unpredictable phase.
Complaints that your behaviour is making people feel uncomfortable.
Well,
Notice I've rephrased it there that I'm not using the word distress, which you took a perception to, and I wouldn't. That's not what's been reported. It's made people feel uncomfortable.
Okay. So now your job is for 3 constables to stand around and try to enforce people's discomfort and feelings over the law.
I've explained. I'm going to go now.
You're going to go.
If you feel uncomfortable about 3 people being here, that's fine. And
it doesn't matter if there are 10 people here.
We're trying a different approach to see whether that's
PC
agreeable with you.
137. P3 137. I'll suggest you get in your car and drive away. You're not going to get any more response out of me than they are.
That's absolutely fine.
The uniform does not intimidate me any more than your plain clothes does. Oh, is it not? No. That's funny.
People feel more comfortable.
Yeah. Funny that, because the psychology behind it says different. If you actually look at Ash's studies from the 70s, his studies on compliance and uniform actually state the opposite.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm actually a psychologist. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like you said, you sort of intimated that you took exception to there being three police officers here. So I'm going to leave because
go for it. You do what you want to do.
More to say to you. you. But yeah, we'll leave you in colleagues' capable hands. All right.
I love that. Detective Sergeant's got to get a PC to handle his dirty work.
Look, I just
love
want
it.
to make you as comfortable as possible, so I'll introduce myself as PC137. I've had no idea as to what this incident is about. What's going on here?
Well, I'm sure they've just informed you of that over at the car when you were stood there talking for 10 minutes.
Well, I've got a rough idea, but I'd like to hear it from you. As I say, I'm completely unbiased.
I'm here minding my own business and I come and get accosted by 2 constables.
Okay. Any reason police station compared to anywhere else?
Because we pay for it and I can.
Okay, that's fair enough. It is a public property, isn't it?
Thank you very much. If only they knew that.
What I'll say is that obviously the inquiry office isn't open, so if you
Yeah, I know. I already tried to go in there. Yeah.
have a chat. They do close at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I just want to make you aware that I'm not suggesting that you will at all, but certainly we have had cars damaged here in the past, and that's why when we see somebody sat here with a camera.
All right, guys, we now see a concerning shift as police staff attempt to demand identification without clear legal authority. The commentary highlights how this can easily cross into intimidation, especially when individuals feel pressured to comply without understanding their rights. What should be a controlled professional interaction instead raises questions about training, overreach, and whether authority is being applied correctly or simply asserted through presence, creating a blurred line between procedure and pressure tactics.
Particularly because we work in a role where a lot of people don't necessarily.
I wouldn't bring your vehicle to work then if you're that worried about it.
But obviously we've got to get here somehow.
Yeah, you can cycle it.
Okay.
You can get public transport.
Okay.
You can get public. If you don't live in Huntingdon, you can get public transport to Huntingdon and then walk or cycle it.
Absolutely.
There are options. You know, if you're that uncomfortable and that concerned about your vehicles at your place of work because of the role that you do, and the mitigating factor is the fact that you know the risks of the role that you take when you sign up for the job.
Yeah.
That onus is on you.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Simple as that.
Do you have any further plans this evening? Is that something you want?
Why, you want to take me for dinner?
No, not at all.
No?
I'm just generally trying.
I won't eat you out of house and home.
Oh really?
No.
promise you a
Just the Mackies. Just the Mackies will do me.
No worries. Are you planning on being here long at all?
As long as it takes.
As long as it takes to what though? What is your intention?
Finish my objectives.
What is your objectives out of interest?
Private.
That might be private. I'm interested
Yeah.
because you've definitely got obviously my interest right now. So I just want to know what your objectives are.
Fair enough. And you're allowed to have those interests.
Are you have you got friends coming to join with you with your objectives, or
Sorry, I've seen a bug go down my top. Oh. Sorry.
you got any like friends coming down to join you? Or anything
No, I
like
don't have any friends. Billy no mates me.
Oh,
I know, it's sad, isn't it? You want to be my mate?
I don't know. Yeah.
No.
If I'm
Didn't think so.
If I'm on it.
If I, outside of work, sat outside, say, your home address on the public highway and sat with a camera facing your address, would you feel comfortable?
All right, guys, the argument now moves into legal reasoning and public versus private space. A comparison is made to private businesses like supermarkets, but the distinction is crucial. A police station is publicly funded and governed by different legal expectations. The right to record in public spaces becomes central here, reinforcing that discomfort alone cannot override lawful activity. This segment clarifies where emotion ends and legal rights begin, separating perception from actual legal standing in a very important way.
Most of their time at work, so that is the case for the majority of the population in this country, so you're not alone in that. I do sympathise, but yeah, you're not alone in that. But again, this isn't a place of residence.
Would you not
it is publicly funded. No, I'm quite comfortable here.
We are going to obviously conclude this conversation. We're going to get on our way.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you should have done that a good 25 minutes ago, but
The
alright.
only thing I will ask from me is I understand that this camera is facing the police station. I understand I can't make you turn it another way. You obviously know your law, and that's brilliant because a lot of people don't, and you know your rights. But what I would just ask, as a request from me to you, is just that you're not filming any number plates in specific vehicles. And as I say, that's only because of the concerns which I've raised, and it's a request, it's not me telling you to do something.
Yeah, the only one that I've got that will probably make the footage is the one that came and reported to you, just because I want her number plate to be able to make her a complaint. You'll see she didn't identify, so...
You can make that complaint and share that with the complaints authority in relation to, obviously, the number plate, but publicly broadcasting it, is that really fair on her right to her private life as well? The only reason I ask this, because
Yeah.
officers and non-officers, civilians, etc., are being traced by their cars, by their names, etc., through social media, everywhere else, and then there's issues outside their addresses. I'm not saying that's your intent, but people might get obviously on board and then get a bit aggy over it and actually challenge those officers outside.
Have you ever seen the police interceptor programs and all those sorts of things? Number plates are all over them.
Yeah, that's
all over.
Blurred, actually.
Only the ones that are the direct subject of the stop. Right. All the other ones in passing, around the police stations, around the roads, they're all visible. I've looked at it.
Okay.
Is that including their private vehicles they drive?
Yeah. You're recording me now, I should imagine.
Indeed, and I've informed you of that.
Only just now.
At the start, I said
he said he switched it on. He said he switched it on.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember that. I will check back on that. And if you haven't, and only because you said that you did, but if you haven't, I am going to submit a formal complaint. Usually, I just tell you and try to get you to know.
And as I say, my collar's 137 if you wish to.
But yeah, I don't remember you saying that. But fair enough if you did. If you did, then fair enough. But,
out of interest, we're going to go anyway. Yeah. Out of interest, who are you filming for, and what? Is it Facebook or social media?
For myself.
I assume you're live streaming.
No.
I'd just like to watch it back. That's all.
No, I'm not live streaming. No.
You'll find it. Where's it been posted then?
You'll find it.
I don't.
You'll find it. It's not going to be difficult to find. I don't name it some bizarre thing.
Cambridgeshire Police Headquarters, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it'll have something like that in the title, or I usually tag the location. It will come up.
All I ask is, can you stay away from out of the car parks, please?
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay. And the reason saying, staying out the car parks, as I did say, we have had damage, of course, to our vehicles, etc.
But you got me on body camera. You've had a long conversation with me. If any damage happens, I'll be your first suspect. So
start wandering around the car park. So I noticed obviously you've got a bag on your back as well. You may end up being subject of a search.
Search for what?
All right, guys. As the situation winds down, we see a structured attempt to resolve the encounter through requests to leave, continued discussion of filming rights, and concerns about public perception. Despite pressure and additional officers arriving, the legal argument remains focused on accountability and lawful recording in public spaces. This final stretch reinforces transparency, civil liberties, and the importance of understanding your rights when interacting with authority. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more deep dives like this, and we'll see you in the next video.